You there?
I'm
Knock knock.
Woman, hey, what's up? We live. I done got in my whole little zone over here. What's good, y'all? Y'all know it's another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. You already know who I am. Y'all know it's your girl Ash. Y'all know the creator of Black Girl Interrupted. I can't never get these damn hands together. Okay, am I
back.
late to the
I'm Keish, owner and
You to the
CEO of
right.
Colors by Keish Cosmetics. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Colors by Keish Cosmetics. And check out the website as we did launch new items that I hope I get a chance to show you all later on in the show.
And
and
I
down
am
at the bottom
Brother
we got
Will. Big Brother Will. ADHD Hour podcast, Black Male Podcast in the
oh
building.
Lord. So
What's going on?
today it is Thursday, baby. We are one day away from the weekend. You know I got to do my mental health check-in. You know I got to do that. Every episode we got to do a mental health check-in. I got to make sure everybody is doing good. I got to make sure everybody is well. Right now suicide is at an all-time high with black men. So I need to know, big brother, how you feeling today? Mentally, how you feeling?
Well, I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling good. Had a good day today. Work. Had a luncheon and ate good. Shane's barbecue. Ate like a pig. Was stuffed and took a nap. If
Oh,
my
your
job
job
pay you, that's
provided
enough.
that?
Yeah, the 20 year.
Mm. See, that's why I can't wait to get to the A. See, y'all be getting fed good, man. Down here, man, they be feeding us that old bush barbecue and
Mm-hmm.
that old salt and pepper seasoned meat. That's what they be trying to
No,
feed us.
no nasty shit.
Nobody want that. I wish we was in New Orleans, big. We could get us some king cakes, some beignets,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
some gumbo, some etouffee. All right, so I got my finger
Exactly.
together now. The lady to my right. No, to
Oh,
my left.
That's to your
Hmm.
right. Is your left on this? Your
How you
left, your left,
feeling
but it's on the
today?
right on the screen. Yeah.
I'm actually feeling good, feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. How about you? I'm feeling good though. Um, taking it day by day. You know, that's it. So
I,
yeah, I'm good.
Hey, how your
I
back feeling from the accident and everything?
yeah.
Well, I still have a little bit stiffness. My shoulder is still hurting. I stopped physical therapy on Monday. Yeah, they gave me some pills. It it was like I thought it was going. I never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that normally give you like the relaxers. I'm like, okay, just go knock the pain out, y'all. It ain't doing nothing for me. I woke up, my spine was hurting. So I'm
Oh,
like, I know. So I start physical therapy on Monday. But other than that,
baby,
I'm gonna keep
baby,
pushing.
baby. And of course, you know your girl. One day at a time. Anxiety is just I'm all over the place. But for the most part, I won't complain. I woke up today, my feet hit the ground. I'm not hungry, I'm not homeless, I'm not naked, so I won't complain. I won't complain. I need some THC.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Herbalist.
Ignorant.
Herbalist, where you at?
Uh oh.
let me go find let me go find me a Houston herbalist or somebody. Somebody, baby. Somebody help your girl out. Come on, help your girl out. I need it. No, let me stop.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, we are definitely picking back up where we left off on Tuesday. We're gonna finish this conversation talk about commitment. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
I'm
baby,
crying.
let me tell you, I was sitting in a restaurant today. I went and got me some food, and the conversation I heard today it really makes me question this generation. So these two
Oh,
little young guys were talking, and one of the little young guys, they couldn't have been no more than like maybe 22, 23. So the older looking one, he was like, he was like, man, I want me a good woman. They were just having, just a random conversation. And me with my nose and ass, I'm ear hustling. Cause he was like, yeah, he was like, man, these girls these days, they don't know what they want. They all want to be on social media, flashing their ass and all. He's like, man, I don't want no woman like that. He said, I want a woman, if she gonna do that for me. So the other little dude was like, man, F all of that. I ain't looking to settle down with nobody, man. I'm trying to live my best life. And I was like, I really just don't understand this generation when it comes to relationships. I mean, oh Lord Jesus. I just wanna know, baby, what like uh I don't get it. I oh Lord, y'all got me stumbling over my words. Come on, y'all. Let's talk about this, man. Hey, herbalist. I just said your name and you pop up in the comments. Hey, hey, hey. So man, let's go ahead. So commitment.
Ted.
Are you for yourself? That's what I need to know. But let's jump right on in. I didn't post this question, but I want to know why are commitments no longer being normalized? That's what I want to know.
He's like she's sitting on something. Hold on, go ahead. He's like she's sitting on.
I
Should
mm-mm,
I wait here? Let me go ahead and post the question because, like I say, oh my goodness, uh,
yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna cut up tonight.
You just said you weren't gonna cut up. Okay,
I ain't gonna cut up. I mean,
okay.
I don't know.
You,
Promises. Some promises are made to be broken, but I'm gonna try not to.
you gonna try to hold your tongue. Lord, bridle
she
my
gonna do
tongue.
who?
That's what she said. She's praying. She's praying to bridle her tongue.
Jesus be a gate around her mouth tonight.
Hmm.
That's what we got. We got to get Jesus to be a gate. See, look at him. She wetting her
Oh,
throat,
she's
getting
sipping on
ready.
something too. Oh, you sipping? Oh, you
That's
sip?
why I
It's
say
coffee.
Okay, I'm
It's
about to
coffee.
say. We about to get bucked.
her and that iced coffee, baby.
Okay.
Mm. So,
But
so let's talk about this. Why isn't commitment being normalized? That's what I want to know. Because, like I say,
cause
listening to this
oh,
conversation between the two young men, you could tell who was the more mature one and who was just kind of like he just want to do him. And
Mm.
and I respect it and I understand that they, like I said, they couldn't have been no more than like maybe 22, 23. But the more mature speaker, when he said, man, I don't want no woman that be all on social media and uh she bouncing her ass and all that. This what he was saying. He was like, I don't want no woman like that. He's like, man, I could see myself being one on one with somebody. So let's talk about this. Why is commitment not being normalized? Who want to crank it up first?
it's
Who
like I don't know where to start. I don't know why it's not being
do I
normalized
got
because
my
all
fingers together?
you got your fingers all over the place.
Yeah, she
However,
she she doing gang sams and everything.
yeah,
So let's talk about it.
I
Who wanna answer? Who wants the man?
We
I
got
just
somebody answer. We got somebody in the comments that said something. Hey, go ahead.
Okay. So Chris says because people have options, therefore they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket for one person when they can have a look at the menu and order whatever they want. Also, maturity plays a big part of it. I agree with that. So, and Viney says not many examples set forth or the wrong ones being portrayed. That's what I think, and I think that's what the young man was saying. He was like, I don't want a woman that's for everybody. In other words, all on Instagram and you're showing your ass and you're doing all of this. I just want, you know. So Herbalist says it's a program that has to be broken and reprogrammed. I
I think
agree.
I gotta be high for this. 'Cause,
She about to start. She about to start.
I know it. Go ahead and cue.
no, no, I'm no, it's not like that. I'm actually gonna be. I'm cool tonight, y'all.
Okay.
Um, I think me being young, um, it's a lot, and I'm gonna speak for the people in my age group.
Mm,
A lot of the people I see are very immature, which brings me to I think it was what Bonnie said that they're immature. So when they see commitment, they looking like I don't want to be tied down to one person. It's too much ass out here. It's too. They want to explore their options, which is nothing isn't wrong with that. But you're gonna explore your options, and then later on you're gonna be sitting there ready to settle down. And what are you gonna settle for? Because you go after this woman, and like I was telling somebody one day, you go for one woman, she has everything that you can ask for, the characteristics, but yet you go to this woman because she got a big booty, and you go to this woman because she got a big booty and nice hair. But I think it's all on. To be honest, I'm gonna blame reality TV. Like, do you really want to settle down? Maybe there's something better out there, and you're going looking for something better that you're not going to. I'm not saying you're not going to find it, but
mm,
like you said, expectations versus reality.
mm.
You're going out there and you're looking for one thing when that's you're not gonna really get that. So I think it's not being pushed because a lot of people are immature and they don't want to settle down. A lot of people don't want to get married. That's a lot of that going around nowadays, especially in my generation.
So I'm gonna since you took that stance, I'm gonna take the other stance. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right? You said it's
Okay.
not because they're mature. I'm gonna say maybe they could be mature. Think about it. If they're rooted in what's going on in society today, they see what's going on around them, and they say, I don't want to get caught up in that, so I'm gonna stick to myself. I'm gonna stay by myself. And yeah, I'm gonna dip and dive and whatever comes along, but I don't trust anybody because I know what people looking for. That could be street mature. I mean, versus what women see as being mature. Getting in a relationship, doing whatever. If you're not ready, and you're not ready, isn't that the maturity of yourself? You have maturity to know that you're not ready to get in a relationship and drag anybody through whatever you got going on. So it depends on the person. Terra Artist said, "Congrats on the 50 subs."
Oh, thank you. I'm shooting for 100 now. Let me not. Well, I'm shooting for 55, and then I'll increase every week. I'll increase so 55 of them.
Yeah,
But
moving on
thank you,
up.
Terror Artist. So, so my take on why it's not being normalized. A lot of it, like I say, has to do with TV and what's going on in society. Society is no longer pushing committed relationships. Nobody's pushing monogamy anymore. It's all about everybody just doing you. That's what's being pushed. Nobody's normalizing healthy black relationships, healthy husband wife relationships. Nobody's pushing that anymore.
Mhm,
I look at, and this ain't no shade to Cardi B and Offset.
mhm,
People who want relationship, that's who people are idolizing and saying, I want a relationship like them. I don't want no relationship like that. I don't even want a relationship like Will and Jada. To be honest with you, I want to set my own relationship goals. I don't want a relationship like Pauletta and Denzel or Samuel L. Jackson and his wife. I want to set my own relationship goals. But again, why isn't it being normalized? Because like I say, they are pushing polygamy now.
mhm,
That's the thing. I mean, to each his own, but that's what they pushing. And everybody is it's like everybody's a puppet in this world.
mhm,
And you got other people pulling the strings and they're saying, oh, in order to be cool, you gotta be like this, or oh, in order to fit in, you gotta be this way. That's why stuff is no longer being normalized anymore. Like Herbalist said earlier, it's a program and we have to break it and reprogram ourselves to start normalizing healthy committed relationships. We're not doing that anymore because you got women out here that are accepting being side chicks. You got men that are accepting being side men. That's what they glamorize and that's what they normalize and that's what you see on TV. This is what you see in movies. So everybody, it's like they're sheep. Everybody's following. No, I don't want relationship goals like anybody. I want to make my own.
Hmm.
Period. So that's why commitment isn't being normalized anymore because they're that's what they see. It's like follow the leader. You know what I'm saying? No one's being leaders anymore. Everybody's being followers. It's a trend, so to say. Can
Hmm.
I say that? It's like a trend.
No, I agree. I agree. I mean, it's whatever's hot and popping, everybody jump on it. You know, that's but that's think about us as black people in this country. We go from one thing to another because we don't know ourselves. We don't know our past. We don't know, our ancestors, truly our true ancestors. We don't know them. Our story has been our story has been interrupted, just like you said, Black Girl interrupted our story. Our African history is interrupted, and it was rewritten in America, and nobody wants to hold themselves to that, that American history coming from slavery. Nobody wants to do that. When you see
Mm,
movies about slavery, nobody looks at those movies. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch that. I don't want. But you have to know something. You have to start on ground zero, and then
right,
build up from there.
right. And that's like I say, the premise behind Black Girl Interrupted was to have these conversations, was to create a safe platform to have these healthy conversations amongst black men and black women.
Hmm.
That's where Black Girl Interrupted came from. Was to let's talk about these interruptions. For my new subscribers, my new viewers, my new supporters, that's the premise of Black Girl Interrupted. I created a safe platform with no judgment because what I don't allow and tolerate on my show is bullying. It's okay for us to have a difference in opinions, but you're not going to come on Black Girl Interrupted and be disrespectful and bully anybody in the comments. And that's the problem with black people. We can't sit and have healthy conversations and be able to agree to disagree without someone wanting to get personal.
Hmm.
So that's not what we do on Black Girl Interrupted. Black Girl Interrupted, like I say, I created this platform for it to be safe, for us to have these conversations amongst black people because we don't talk about this. So I appreciate I salute, I love all my subscribers, my viewers, my supporters that have been with me along the way. I appreciate that. So shout out. So back to the conversation. So that's the premise of Black Girl Interrupted is um we're gonna push the envelope. We're gonna open the envelope. We are going to have these conversations healthy in a non-judgmental environment. So back to what we were saying. So back to these commitments and them not being normalized. Thank you, Herbalist. Thank you, Terror Artist. Thank you, Miss Christy, Miss Bonnie. Love y'all and everybody else that's tuning in tonight. Um, so back to our conversation. Um, but like I say, that's why it's not being normalized. They've taken away the appeal to be in a committed relationship. It doesn't look what's the word I'm trying to say?
Trying to make it
What
seem like it's lame, though. I mean, people like it's lame. It's
there
okay.
you go.
I'm popping. I got this one, that one. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm living my best life. So instead of when everybody do the same thing, it's not it's the norm. When everybody do the same thing, it's the norm. Like committed relationships isn't the norm anymore. I don't think.
And I think
Well,
that's so
not on
sad.
social media is not as the norm.
And I think it's so sad because commitment is a beautiful thing. It can be a beautiful thing when you have two people that want the same thing. So I want people to know that being in a committed relationship is cool as long as you and her, or you and him, her and him, or however your relationship is, whether it's gay, straight, bi, whatever, but being committed is a beautiful thing. And I think we need to start normalizing that. I think we as black people need to stop following trends and start normalizing healthy, committed relationships. That it's okay. I see people that say, oh, my grandparents have been, I think that was Herbalist that said, no, he said his parents have been married 46 years, or his grandparents have been
Mm.
married 46 years. That's not cool anymore, because that's not what they put on TV for us to see anymore. But then I hear people say, oh, I want to grow old with somebody. I want to do this with this person. I want to do that with that person. But then do it. Make it happen. Stop worrying about what the naysayers have to say, and you do, and you make yourself happy. Stop
Mm-hmm.
trying to appease the world. Stop trying to cater to what the hell you see on TV. Let's start normalizing healthy, committed relationships.
Yeah,
And,
I
and
agree.
I mean,
I,
that's
and
that's my stance on that.
I do agree because like if you look, the last time we really kind of dealt with normal relationships, or even focused in on them in media and TV, whatever, it's maybe the 80s, maybe 90s, maybe something in some of the 90s, but the 80s was real. It was real in the spotlight in the 80s.
Man,
But yeah, we got far away from that. It's like it's a free fall right now.
we've
And
actually ventured away from it. And I mean, and the saddest part about it is when they do show black women and black men in relationships, it's always in a negative light. It's never in a positive connotation. And I
hmm
don't like that.
hmm
I'm gonna use um Love and Hip Hop as an example. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta as an example. Kurt,
hmm
Rashida, and what's the girl he had the baby with? What's her name?
I don't watch that
Uh,
mess.
anywho,
Jasmine.
Jasmine, that's her name. That's not healthy. But they glamorize this.
Mhm.
You know, I just, it's so sad, and it's so disheartening that black love really is almost non-existent.
Well, you got to realize why they glamorize this. So the thing is with black people, we we want to do what other people are doing. We're not rooted. I say this already. We're not rooted in our own whatever, our own history or whatever.
Hmm.
We're not rooting ourselves. We never trusted each other. 60s was last time we were really kind of trying to be close together, and after that, it got broken up. And after that, it's like, okay, women don't trust men, men don't trust women. Women look at men like we're the enemy, and men look at women, black women, like y'all deserted us during the feminist movement. So with that, it's been this since then. It's been button heads ever since then. I mean, in people personal life, yeah, people can get together, black men, marry black women, majority of black men marry black women, and they can get along on that level. But on a bigger level, on a greater scale, when you look at media, they push since the 80s, they've been pushing Oprah and them. They talk about black men, on the shows, different shows. It's about black men this, black men that. Um, and white media was they okay with doing that. They're more than happy to do that because they don't really care about black men in this country.
Right,
We've seen so many die on TV, died on social media, whatever, by the hands of law enforcement, and they publicize that. They constantly feed that. They don't do that to white people. You don't see them doing that to white
right,
men getting shot and killed, pumping it all the time. Showing those images. Once again,
right,
we got to go back to the slavery aspect of it. Willie Lynch. We're gonna show what happens to black men. We're gonna make other black men fear being a black man. We're gonna make women that have sons fear a black man being masculine and being out there. So,
right.
if they don't do that, if they don't raise their sons masculine and be out there, and do what you do, grab, go get the world, you're a man, be a man. They pull their sons back, then white people don't have to worry about black boys. They have to worry about black men because they fear what's going to happen in society.
Mm. I like what Miss Tamala said. I love what she says. Miss Tamala said nobody talks about AIDS and other sexual diseases when you have multiple relationships. That's another thing.
Hmm.
They don't talk about that. They don't talk. Back then, penicillin used to get rid of the clap because the clap was the biggest thing that everybody had was clap. Now
Hmm.
you get AIDS, HIV, and the thing about it, men are giving it to women. Women are more receptive to catch it from men than men are receptive to catch it from women.
It's true.
So that's another reason why we need to start normalizing committed relationships. Then you have these, I'm gonna bring this up. You have these men that are getting all these multiple women pregnant, and now these children are without a dad because he don't want to be in the mama life because he don't want the baby, and it's this cycle. And I'm, oh my gosh, let me calm down because I'm getting so heated over here right now. The more I think about this,
And we don't think
because
about the
I just,
children, the
like
ones
I
that
said,
suffer. The children, they suffer,
yeah,
and we don't think about the kids in this aspect.
Children asked to be here.
They're innocent, and everybody talking about you did this, you did that, or and we got to make better decisions, men and women. I mean, I can't totally fault women because men, hey, you could wrap it up. You being irresponsible with your eggplant. I'm not gonna say, I don't want you. We trying to get you monetized on YouTube, so I'm not gonna talk about the male organs and everything. I'm gonna be PC, but we got to wrap up. We got to wrap our stuff up. And females, you got to choose better who you sleep with. Because if this dude ain't a good character, more than likely he's not gonna stay around to raise his child. So we just got to do better on both sides.
right, right, and and that's the thing, is it's so easy to play the blame game in regards to commitment. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to say, "Oh well, it's your fault. It's his fault. It's her." We all share the equal responsibility when it comes to commitment. Relationship, being committed in a relationship. It takes two,
Hmm.
and like I say, it's that cycle.
Hmm.
Herbalist says that music, which is a part of our spiritual communication, they push those negative feeds through that to kill commitment. Because I mean, you got Lil Boosie up here, and he glamorizes the fact that he's got how many baby mamas? What is it, 5 or 6 baby mamas?
Something like that. Yeah.
You got R.I.P. to Shawty Low. Shawty Low had what, 13 baby mamas, 12 baby mamas, and they was getting ready to do a show, a reality show about being baby mamas.
They was gonna glamorize that to these young girls and make it go okay for young girls to be baby mamas.
And that's another thing, that we're no longer pushing to be wives anymore. We as black women, and I'm talking not you, sis,
No, no, no,
You're
no, no,
but
no.
I'm
you're a wife.
talking,
You're a wife.
yeah, you a wife.
The
You're the one in
And
four. You've made
right,
it.
you like the one in three.
Mm.
Black women that wants, we're not pushing that anymore. You know what I'm saying? We as black women, and yes, we gonna have this conversation tonight. We're settling. We're settling. We're staying in these relationships 3, 4, 5, 6 years. We're settling. No, men too. We have to stop settling. No one's
but
normalizing being wives anymore. Everybody, and I get it. Marriage may not be for everybody, but let's start normalizing it. Let's start normalizing healthy, committed relationships.
yeah,
Let's
I
start
agree with
normalizing it. We as black people, let's start normalizing healthy, period. Healthy love, healthy relationships, healthy lifestyles. Let's start normalizing healthy stuff. So Herbalist says That cycle comes from genetic breeding, from slave masters breeding our ancestors.
Hmm.
Tarot
You
Artist
would not.
404 says music and entertainment drives it all. Facts. In all capital letters. FACTS exclamation point times five. Facts. Herbalist says genetic trauma.
Yeah.
These are all things, like I say, in regards to commitments. Let's we need for 2021, y'all. We need to start normalizing healthy, committed relationships. That's my goal. Me and Alvin Kamara, we're gonna start it off. We're gonna show y'all what it's like to be in a healthy, committed relationship.
There she go. There she go.
He gonna hear me.
Miss
He gonna hear me.
AK-47.
Alvin Kamara gonna say that, babe. I'm gonna say
Let me go
yes.
tag him.
Mhm.
Dear Evan Kamara, can you tune into a
Can
Black Guy
you please come
Incorporated
tune in over here and come and just slide
podcast?
through here. Just
Come
slide
on,
through. Yo,
come get your wife, baby. Come
eh,
pick
eh,
me up. I'm ready. I got my
look,
spinning night bed ready.
every Tuesday and Thursday, your ears should be ringing. Every Tuesday and Thursday, your ears
I'm
should be
ready.
burning.
I got my spinning night bag ready.
Here you go. Here you go. So
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Let him know I'm ready.
she's asking for you. All
Right.
right, tweet.
So
I'm
Miss
ready to go.
Tamala says, she said, so true. So true. As our elder said, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Facts.
Okay,
And
and
we settled.
let me speak to that though. Let me speak to that.
Go ahead,
Um,
big brother Will.
so it's crazy, right? The outcome that women want back in the '60s, late '60s, they did something to go way against the outcome, and that's why we're at where we're at with the movement. With the movement, that happened in the late '60s of free sex. I choose to do with my body, which women do. Don't get me wrong. You should choose.
Mhm.
Nobody has no control over a woman's body. I agree with that, but to put it out there and sexualize yourself and put your body out there for monetary gain is where it broke down at. You got so many
Mhm.
females that do that to where it undermines the women that want to have relationships, that want to get married. When you have so many women that are willing to, the going rate for it now is $40. So you got so many women that want to, do $40 for they goods.
Ooh, he say
Mm.
$40.
Yeah, yeah, that's, I mean, that's what it is. Social media, you see it on social media, $40. It's memes all over the place. So when you got women
Right.
willing to do that, how can real commitment happen? How can people, when it's that easy? Black women, y'all used to have the power back in the day. Remember back in
Man.
the '60s, you hardly see anything. You see their ankles, you was like, oh, look at them ankles. Oh, she got some sexy ankles. It was that femininity was all the way there. It was the allure of not knowing, not knowing what you're gonna get, and then when you
The
get it, like, oh
unknown.
man, yeah, it's that whole thing, and then
Mm.
our sisters bought into this stuff that didn't serve their purpose. It broke up the black family. It was the beginning of breaking up the black family. I'm not gonna say that was the only thing. We have so many other things that contribute to that along the way, but that was the start to me, along with our black men that were in power, King, Malcolm X, everybody. There's a power getting killed. They're attacking the black power struggle. That worked hand in hand. So, we have to relay the message to these young girls to respect themselves more. And
Right.
if they do that, if everybody, let's say every woman did that, right? Every woman said, I'm not going for anything if it doesn't uh uh come to me becoming a wife, or me being um further me having a healthy relationship, like you said, a healthy relationship, right? Men would fall in line. Y'all hold the power. Y'all got it. Men do anything for what y'all got. They do it. But it's easy to get. It's devalued.
Hmm. Right. And then too, like I say, that's what we see every day.
Hmm.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What's the other one? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
TikTok, Snapchat,
YouTube,
whatever. Yeah,
yeah,
Snapchat, TikTok,
Snapchat,
TikTok. Yeah.
TikTok.
Mhm.
I was teasing my daughter the other day. We were talking about the silhouette challenge.
Mhm.
You got these men and these women out here, and I'm just gonna leave it at that because a couple of them videos I need you men to get it
Oh, that's
together
porn.
now.
Some of it was porn. It was porn. It was straight porn. I
Oh,
see.
you talking about those
The
old
silhouette, the
girls?
silhouette. It was porn.
No, no, no. It was the busted challenge.
Oh yeah, the busted champ. But yeah, I seen no, I seen those too. But they the silhouette too. Yeah, it was yeah. The busted, yeah, I seen those. Yeah, it was that was porn too.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm gonna have to tag. But a lot of people are failing to realize that that's a filter that you can remove
Yeah, yeah. Somebody in Nigeria, somebody in Africa figured out how to remove it, and yeah,
because
they
it's a
get it.
Snapchat filter. That's what it's. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Because I've seen a
Yeah.
couple of people being exposed, and I was like, y'all better stop doing them challenges. So I got a challenge for everybody. I'm gonna challenge y'all to start utilizing and showing healthy, committed relationships. That's my challenge for that one. So go
If
ahead, sis,
they
because we ain't
bleed,
heard from
not
you all
working.
night.
She been quiet. She been trying to
I was
keep.
letting y'all talk. So if they bleed not work, you better leave that bleed or they bleed where they at. Bleed.
Go ahead and cue the gunshots. Go
Oh yeah,
ahead and
that
get
ready.
the gunshots
I gotta get it
ready.
ready. I gotta get it ready. It's gonna come.
Especially
It's
with
gonna
this
come.
with this next question, baby. With this next question that I got the post. How do you show commitment in a relationship? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Big brother Will. I need
Yo.
you to look at her face.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just start by saying, I do got these lashes right here. They on the website, y'all. Go get them. Your wife, your girlfriend, or the one you want to cheat with, who smell
Oh
like a
Lord.
horse on the thing. So it got a decent pin. They do match. You can go together and get them and stuff. You know what? But you show commitment. Like,
Looking like a horse. That's what you said. I heard that. I heard
yeah,
that. I heard
yeah.
that.
You can't commit to no animals either.
I
Let me tell
heard
you something.
Can
I
I go
think,
pour me a glass of wine on this one?
I mean, because I ain't have no THC herbalist. So
Herbalist, that's for you, brother.
that.
so
if you want to ship me some, oh, I can
so
email
how do you, oh FG. I knew with that question, I knew that was gonna get her
Oh
riled
no,
up,
that
baby.
that you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till the other one that you supposed to have on here. Wait till that one come.
Oh Jesus. So big brother.
Yeah.
How do you show commitment in a relationship? That's the
Dang, I ain't gonna answer the question.
Go ahead and answer the question.
Don't
Go.
go, don't mind me because I was gonna
Come on,
ask.
answer the question.
Mm-mm.
Cause we want to know,
Mm.
how do you
Yeah, I
show
want to know
commitment in a
too. I want to know.
relationship?
How do you show commitment in a relationship? Just keep your word. That promise, that bind is everything. If you feel like you're not gonna have that bind, don't commit to me. Keep just keep moving. If you want to go down to the barnyard, just keep moving because that's where you wanted to be. So if your word is not your bond, don't commit to me. I just want that bond. I want your promise. I want your word, and that's it. You for me for you, and you know I'm
Herbalist,
gonna
he
keep
said,
it.
Herbalist said just what you said. He said keeping a
Hmm.
commitment is being consistent on what's being built. He said the fire to keep that bond.
Hmm.
I'm right with you. My thing
Hmm.
is be who you are, be the same person I met in the beginning.
Yep,
I
I'm
want to
still
get to
doing
know you. I don't want
Hmm.
your representative.
it.
You understand? Be consistent with me, and I can be consistent with you. We as women, like like we said on the last episode, brother. We like night and day. Us as women,
Mhm.
we like a light switch. Flip it on, flip it off. But we as women, we have to take our parts in this too. We have to be consistent too. We have to stand 10 toes down with what we said we were gonna do in this relationship.
Uh-huh.
I need to be your safe space. I need to be able to look at you and say, you know what, babe, you had Alvin. I know y'all lost the game.
She
That's
good.
okay, baby.
She goes to that thing real quick too.
I'm here.
She slid it in real smooth.
I got you. I saw the way they tackled you, baby. Don't worry. I got the ice water ready for you. I'm gonna rub you
No,
down.
Mm.
I ain't say what with what, but baby, just know I got you. He eats very healthy. I think he's sort of like veganish, not all the way completely, but I got you a healthy meal. Like we're in tune. Like I know his resting heart rate. Hey Alvin,
did you say
that's
his
good.
resting
Yeah,
heart rate?
exactly. You heard her. You heard her. She be outside. She be outside a hotel room or something. Listen to his heartbeat with a stethoscope to the damn door,
I be
counting
under
the
the
beat,
bed.
counting the beats and say,
I be under the bed. Y'all remember that? What's that movie with Michael Ealy and Sanaa Lathan? Remember he was up under her bed,
Is
The
it
Perfect Gentleman or something like that.
the perfect guy?
There you go. That was me. I be under his bed at his house in New Orleans. He got a little spot out there. I know. He walk. So I done seen him walking, you know. I almost picked him up on the handlebars on my bike, you know.
No, I hope this man does not get snooze right
yeah,
now.
hey,
Alvin,
look, she didn't tag them. He gonna have a restraining order waiting for your ass.
babe,
Yes,
I know you getting ready to go to the Pro Bowl. I'm so excited for you, sugar.
ain't no Pro Bowl, girl. That Pro Bowl was virtual. Ooh, keep
It don't
talking.
matter. In my mind, it's still a Pro Bowl. Don't dash my
Mm,
dreams.
okay, I'm sorry.
Don't dash my dreams with Mr. Alvin Kamara, number 41 for the New Orleans Saints.
We let it be.
We're gonna show the world, baby, what a committed relationship looks like, a healthy one. But anywho, back to what I was saying though. But really though, on the cool, like we really have to stand on what we said we were gonna do. Be consistent with it. You can't do this for 1 week and then the next week, you're doing something different, and then the next. Men don't want to deal with bipolar women, and women don't want to deal with bipolar men. Just stand 10 toes down and be consistent with what you say. Let's grow together. Let's overcome these obstacles together.
Hmm.
That's what. That's how you show commitment in a relationship. Continue to show this man that he could trust you, that he could be open with you. Show this man that he could be vulnerable with you, because men, it's hard for a man to be vulnerable. Ladies, yes, black ladies, it's very hard for men to be vulnerable with us. You want to know why? Because the moment we get upset with them, we throwing it back in their face. It's like we putting it in our little purse, our little Birkin bags to pull it out at a later date. Let's stop doing that. And in order,
Not
and
a
so
Birkin.
you want to be in a committed relationship, these are the things that we got to work on, ladies. We got to heal. We got to deal with our trauma, because it's rare to find a man that's gonna help you unpack all those suitcases. So we got to do that, ladies. I'm talking to my ladies now. This is how you show commitment in a relationship. You gotta come healthy. A man doesn't want the broken version of us. He wants the healed version of us, and vice versa, men. We want the healed version of you. We want you to let go of your past. We not the last woman, or we not your baby mama, or we're not your mom. So this is how you show commitment in a relationship. Be able to do things in a healthy manner. Be able to communicate. Come on, ladies. We got to stop running to our homegirls when shit goes awry in these relationships.
Mm.
We got to stop
Hey,
running to social media, ladies.
I thought one girl was my friend, and she ended up putting my boyfriend at the time number in his phone, in their phone, and they were dating while we used to go to school together. Didn't I give two for? I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I ain't mean to curse. Didn't I
Oh
give
no, you good.
nothing like? And it did bother me. So that's what let me know. You can't tell your homegirls everything, cause they sure be quick to throw it back in your face. Tell your man, yeah. They that's a perfect story for her to try to go and yeah. Well, I heard you and your girl was having problems. You can talk to me if you want to. That opened the door for a whole lot of things. I had to grow up before I had to hurt somebody. I had to grow up. But
And,
Right,
and even if it's not anything that she wants to do nefarious behind your back, just think about the fact that you relay a message to her, and you and this dude trying to work it out, right? And he's trying to do better, but every time something happens, right, she's holding a grudge to him. Like you
mhm,
gonna forgive him, but she ain't. So she gonna be in your ear every time, bringing stuff up, and it makes for a rocky relationship. So
yeah.
you
right.
need to kind of be mindful, especially family members.
Oh
Don't do it
yeah.
with family members because they be heated. They love you. Your family members love you, so they definitely not gonna they not gonna let it go. Everybody slip up. Everybody messes up. Nobody's perfect. Men nor women, and we need to stop trying to act like this a perfect person and holding them to a perfect standard to where if they fall, we looking at them like you ain't shit. You know.
Right. So, and that's my take on how to show commitment in a relationship. It's just, to be consistent. Like I said, we got to do better, ladies. We as black women, we have to do better. But we need you black men to do better as well. We have to be on one accord. I have to know what you want. You have to know what I want, and we have to be in agreement. Because a commitment is a range of things,
Mhm.
not just one specific thing to show that I want to be in a committed relationship. I could put a ring on your finger today or tomorrow. That don't necessarily mean I'm ready to be committed to you. Oh, I put a ring on your hand, and
Mhm.
so what's your take, brother? Like, how do you show how? What do you think? How do you show commitment in a relationship? Like, what do you think? To show commitment.
Um, I I make sure I'm true to myself. I'm true to who I'm going to be. I understand my role in the relationship. If I know that female, I try to give her attention to see what she needs out of me. If I can't provide it, I start to kind of back away. If I know I can't provide whatever you need, I'm wasting my time. When you start dealing with people, you start seeing might have traumas, they might have certain issues. Everybody up front, they're gonna show their good face. They're gonna be so into you. They're gonna be so everything is good, everything is perfect because you're agreeable at the beginning. 6 months, a year later, you start to lose that. So when you see that, it's like, okay, am I the person that she needs me to be? Can I be that person? Can I put up with everything that she's given to me, or can I take everything she get and be the same me? When I start to see myself change, when I start to see myself change a certain way, then I have to stop because I can't. I know it's going down the work down a place to where I'm not going to be committed because I can't be my true self. So
Right.
I think I have to worry about myself. I have to worry about being a centered person for her. So
Yeah.
and that's consistency. That being consistent with her. Um, the other part is her. I mean, she plays a part in it too. So if she's being consistent, she's doing what she's supposed to do. Um, that'll be the commitment. You can have a long lasting relationship if you do that. But I think most people don't worry about themselves in a relationship. They don't worry about what they do in a relationship. They're always looking out, saying what that person is doing to me, and they're not mindful about what they're putting into it. and that's why
Mm.
a lot of relationships I don't think don't last because they're always looking at, oh, they doing me this, they doing that, but what? Why are they doing this? Do you have anything to do with it? Is it something that you're doing to them, and it's a back and forth thing? It's a cause and effect. You got to look at yourself.
And and you really hit it on the head when you said that tit for tat. Oh,
Hmm.
because he did it, I'm gonna go do it, or she did this, I'm gonna go do this. You know, that's oh goodness, goodness, goodness. My girl Makisha has tuned in. Hey Key. She say to be completely transparent. You gotta be. And then she said there's nothing wrong with changing for the better. I completely agree with that. You know, to show commitment, are you elevating this man or this woman to their full potential? What you think about that, brother? In a committed relationship, would you want to be with someone that's pushing you to be the best you?
It depends. So from a I'm going to take 2 points. I'm going to give you 2 points on this. One is my point. The second is going to be just men in general. So
Okay.
my point is somebody that's uh um being just being there for me. You can't push a grown man to do nothing. Put First of all, that's my thing. You can't push me to do anything. I have a certain way of looking at things, and yeah, you could be supportive. You could try to understand where I'm coming from, listen to my words, what I'm saying, what I want to do, and understand. And once you understand, then maybe we can talk, go back and forth, and discuss it, and then we can change together. We could take a different direction together. That's how I would react to that. Somebody trying to push me. The second, for overall, right? Somebody trying to push somebody. If women do this a lot, right? They try to create or change this man and build a man and everything, and everybody isn't worthy of that. Everybody
Mm.
isn't worthy of your energy. So, if you're pushing this man more than he pushing himself, you need to back off. You need to stop it. You know, also the changing, like people change. When people change, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's you don't know what you're gonna get. And that's why I've heard so many women say, well, I did this for me. I made him do this, I pushed him to do this, he became a better person, and now, he started messing over me and this, you don't know what you're gonna get. So you have to kind of allow this person to shift on their own time and then be supportive. Play a supportive role, not the driving force to this person doing what they do.
So, sis, because you're the married one on the panel tonight, how did you show commitment in your relationship to want for you and Tonio to mutually and collectively come together and say, you know what, we're ready for marriage?
What I did pretty much, I let my guard down because sometimes I'm just like, when we first started talking, I didn't give him the time of day, but I let my guard down. And as we got to know each other more, I was actually opening to listening to him. And I was listening to me. We used to have conversations. You know how when you're young, you have conversations about kids and, what do you want to do and stuff like that. So it was more like, okay, what are your goals? If we get together, what are the goals for us collectively as a couple? So when we decided that, okay, we kind of want the same thing right now, he pushed me to be the best me, and we agreed that I kind of opened some doors for him to be the best him. And when we got together, we see that we right now, me and my husband, we are so much alike, it's scary. And that's what happened. Okay, we're meant to be. Sometimes we antisocial, but it's just us opening up and listening to each other and just, okay, whether you want to be with this, do you know what commitment is? We actually talked about, we were our own counselors. Believe it or not, we were our own marriage counselors, and we sat there and talked about, what do we want out this marriage? So if we get married, this was my thing, if we get married, We are not divorcing because that's not what I want to be. I don't want to be another statistic of another black woman getting married and 2 months later she's divorced, vice versa, because it's been that way. So we just sat there and we just actually had the conversation on where we want to be within our marriage. What are some ground rules? If we have a uh argument, we're gonna have to sit there and talk through it. So that's how we kind of worked it out, and we just agreed, and there comes commitment. We decided to work together to make this marriage work.
And there it goes. And that's, and that's what I mean when I say we need to start normalizing healthy, committed relationships. Um, Such a beautiful story. I remember when you two first even got together. You guys went through a lot of obstacles. Um, it was a lot on both sides. But I'm really truly happy that you guys collectively were able to overcome those adversities that you guys challenged, and have collectively been able to successfully stay married for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
So I'm uh very happy and very pleased with that. So Alvin, do you hear that, babe? We gotta show them. We gotta top them, babe. We gotta let them know. We
We
got to
got
be
a
the
working
power
model.
couple.
We got a working model right here. We're gonna follow this model.
Oh my
We got
goodness.
we got the Sean, babe. You know, we got to be the power couple in our home. You got three stepchildren. You want kids? We got to get a dog or two. You
Mm,
know, I
mm.
got you, babe. Don't worry. Y'all know I love Alvin Kamari, y'all. So y'all know I got to throw that in there. See,
Yeah, he gonna hear you one day.
Mario Davis.
Oh, he gonna hear
Watch. He gonna see me too.
you. Mm.
He gonna
So
see me. My
secondhand wife for
Liberian
you
boy
now.
from Norcross, Georgia.
She didn't put all his damn business out.
He is Liberian, baby, and he graduated from Norcross High School.
Hmm.
That's babe. Told you I know him.
Oh Lord, you about to get served before you even meet him. You can't do this. Don't you? It's a she joking. She joking.
Mm.
She's
I got,
joking.
hey,
Please
I
disregard.
I got this cougar over here. I got this cougar.
Who's on the prowl,
So
baby? Meow. Like you should have cued the cougar noise.
Yeah, I ain't that quick with it.
Had the cougar noise. So I got a question for you, Keish. If you were single,
hmm
Oh shit.
no,
can you date someone who has commitment issues?
no, because I'm not about to sit up here and commit to you, and you not committing to me because you not ready. But yet you want me to sit up here and so okay, I know Will gonna get me on this. You have some men. This is my opinion because they probably
Go
have
ahead.
women
Go
out
ahead.
there like that.
Mm.
Who you want them up. God can't even get out. They want you to be faithful to them, but yet they go out here and do their thing. In the minute they find out, it's a whole different ball game. So no, I can't date nobody who have commitment issues. Because what if I'm sitting here and I'm being faithful to you? I'm looking for marriage. I'm looking for someone to build something with. And if you don't want the same thing, hell no, I ain't about to. If you got commitment issues, baby, go out there and finish playing. Go do your thing. You
So
want
let
married?
me
I
ask
get
you
you.
this again. We
Mm-hmm.
never meet the real person. Sometimes we meet the representative first. So you've been dating a guy for 6 months, and then you find out he's got commitment issues, but your feelings are involved. What do you do? How do you handle that?
You know what I do? When you try Netflix for 30 days, you sit up there and you make a new email account. So that's what I'm.
Change the
I'm sorry,
password.
you gonna you gonna have to drag yourself out there. Like you know you have to. That's when it comes to knowing your worth. You know, I'm not about to sit up here and play with you. I know where I want to be in life. You know, when you go out there and baby, it's a trial. It's a trial. A lot of people give you 30 days. So happen I gave you a little bit longer. So try over. Uh-uh. That's not. You're gonna have to put yourself out there. That's when it comes. You have to take your L. You live and you learn. Cause some people stay up in there for years and they still not know the person, and it becomes damaging to you because now you don't you have trust issues. So it's a 90-day trial probation period for me sometimes. So happen I gave Tony a little bit longer and I got lucky. But
Mhm.
after a while, when that person starts showing you who they are, believe them, try over. That's it. Don't move in. It took me 3 years, 4 years to move with Tonio. Three, four, something like that.
Mhm.
Um, and my trial was it was already too damn late because who about to pack up a U-Haul and go back to New Orleans? Let me see what you can do.
You gonna make this thing work?
Look, I'm gonna see if I can put up with this. I'm gonna see. So happened, I was able to put up. We worked some things out, and yeah. But after 6 months, and you realize this is what you want to do, and you want to show me this, okay, time for me a new email. Bye, bye,
Oh, okay.
bye. It's easier said than done, but after a while, you gotta swallow that pill. I'm sorry. That's if that's not what you want, you have to know your worth. Can't sit
You
there
right.
and play these games. I'm too old for games. I'm 29, but still, you get too old for
So
games.
No,
let's see. Can
I don't disagree with it though. I mean, I didn't disagree with nothing you said. I agree. I agree with everything you said.
oh
No, I agree. But so the reason I agree, I'm gonna tell you why. Um, men and boys and girls are taught two different things growing up. Women are always playing with dolls, and you always fantasize about marriage and all that other stuff. That's what the books tell you, happily ever after, and it
mm,
preaches to women about getting ready for marriage. Boys, they playing with the kung fu grip. They playing war. They not being taught about being a husband. It doesn't enter a boy's mind until they meet a female and it's like, okay, you know what? I don't want her to go anywhere. And then it becomes, okay, this might be the one for me. But before that, they're resisting that because they didn't never thought about it. They never thought about settling down a marriage. Even some parents say, hey, go out there and sow your royal oats. That goes against, settling down anyway. Yeah, go out and sow your royal oats. Go out there and don't just jump in the first thing. So it's a resistance that boys have when they come into manhood. We resist that settling down because we wasn't taught to settle down.
Like
mm.
it's funny because it that makes sense because a woman know how to be, I'm gonna say romantic and
Mhm.
stuff, and then you get a guy, he like, I think I got you some flowers, you know, here goes some chocolate. So yes, that's definitely true, but that's
Yeah, y'all
yeah,
y'all read the romance novels. Y'all look at all the romance shows. Everything is catered to romance to women, and that's what y'all tune into. Boys tune into action shows, action cartoons, or whatever. They ain't no GI Joe wasn't trying to romance nobody. Yo Joe, he's screaming Yo Joe. You didn't see you don't see that. Like boys don't get fed that as youngsters. So when they get older, women just expect them to,
no,
if you're mature, you would do this, that, the other. And it's like when did we ever get taught that? When did we ever focus on settling down and having a family? A lot of us got caught up in the family. We trying some stuff out, and then okay, get a kid, and
Y'all was experimenting.
yeah, that
same
basically,
house.
basically that's how it happened for some of us.
Y'all was experimenting. Y'all was like, you know what? I wonder what's gonna happen if I put this blue and this red cable together. What's gonna happen?
Mhm. It's something about to happen.
I guess for me, can I date someone who has commitment issues? Knowing what I had I known then what I knew now, no. I would have ran at the first red flag, the moment. But no, I'm gonna say no, I can't, because who has to? I mean, we're getting older, and nobody has time to be trying to play. I mean, either we gonna make it work or we not. I'm not gonna do these trials with you. Either we gonna be on one accord or we not. We not gonna play. We not gonna do this seesaw. We not gonna do this back and forth, this up and down. We not doing none of that. So if we not speaking the same language and we've been dating for 6 months and it just yeah, you got to go. Like had I had known, like I say, had I had known then what I knew now, absolutely not. So no, I'm not dating anyone that has commitment issues. You know, and in regards to like you say the romance, you right, brother. We're always expecting the man to bring me flowers or take me out to dinner, and it's never the women doing it to men.
But see, they
You know,
taught
I,
it
I
to
don't know
us.
if that was your show. No, go ahead, sis. What you was about to
No,
say?
that I don't know who show that was, but we were taught that. Okay, so the man always got to take you out to dinner. You can't take a man out to dinner. It's supposed to be him taking you out to dinner. So yeah, it's I think it's time for us to grow up.
Yeah, yeah, yes,
Like
yeah. I agree.
let
Equality.
that go.
Didn't y'all want equality? Women want equality.
Let that go. I
Right.
don't care if it is coming out the same bank account. You better take them out.
I mean, my thing is, like you just said, brother, and like you were just saying, little sis, you know, it's okay to cater to your man. It's okay to switch it up. Like you said, brother, we're always expecting a man to whisk us away on a romantic getaway. And why can't we do it, ladies? Why can't you send your man a text and say, hey, be at the airport at 4:30? I've already talked to your boss. You off for the whole weekend.
That was your show. That was
I
your
think that
show.
was I think that was my show, and I said that, role reversal.
Mhm.
Yeah, role
Let me
playing.
whisk
That's what it
my man
was.
away. Yep. Let me whisk my man away for the weekend. Don't bring no clothes. Just come on to the airport. I'm sending you a text right now. Uh, Will, I'm gonna use you as an example. Babe, I don't no. Alvin,
I knew it was coming. I knew it
babe,
was.
I didn't send his e-ticket to his phone. He don't know what you just know I'm whisking you away for the weekend. I really just don't understand why we women can't do that for our men. Run him some bath water.
Okay.
Have him a dinner. Send him a nasty text throughout the day. Be sitting on that silk platter when he come home from work.
Ready to eat? Oh
That's what
God,
I'm
okay.
saying. I don't worry, baby. I got your steak, medium rare, because I know you like a little pink in the middle. You know, I got your asparagus, lightly buttered the way you like it. It's not too soft, it's not too hard, it's just right. I got your baked potato with your low fat butter, because I know that's what you like, with a little bit of salt, pepper. And then I got something waiting on you in the bedroom. So
Oh, he go
we
back
need to
to
start, come on, ladies. We need to start doing that. I did a show on role playing. Switch it up. Like Usher did that song, Changing Places. Let's switch it up.
mm-hmm.
Take your man away for a romantic getaway, baby. Send him that e-ticket. Let him know, you off until you don't go back to work till Tuesday. We flying out Friday. No phones. Just me and you the whole weekend. I don't give a damn if we just sitting together looking out the window together. Let's
That's
switch it up.
it.
Fly him out of town somewhere. Y'all go overlook the Mississippi River on the Creole Queen. He ain't necessarily got to take him to New Orleans. Maybe take him to Austin. Austin is beautiful. Have the beach house set up in Destin. Hell, if you can't afford Destin, take him to Gulf Shores. Let's switch it up, ladies. Come on now. Let's stop expecting these men to do everything. We got it's you give, if I'm giving, he take, like herbalists just say, 50-50. 50-50, baby. 50-50. I'm flying you away for the weekend, honey. I didn't send you your e-ticket. All you need is your wallet. That's all you need. Cause see, when you get to the destination, the car gonna be there to pick you up to take you on to the airport. To the hotel. When you get to the hotel, you're gonna get the room key. They're gonna give you a note that I done left to tell you what room to go to when you get upstairs to the room. Cause I want the room on the highest floor. If it's got 80 floors, I want to be on the 79th floor. You know what I'm saying? I want to be at the top.
Right.
Because we going to the outer limits that weekend here.
On them
You get to
balconies.
the room, you're going there, you got another note. It's almost like a scavenger hunt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you some tips, lady. Valentine's Day is around the corner. Giving y'all some tips, ladies. Okay? So yeah. So he get there. The little note tells him the barber is coming to give him his haircut and his shave. Coming to the hotel to do this. I got all this planned out for you. I know the cologne you like to wear. That's already everything you wearing that night is already there. Then the car come pick you up and take you to the restaurant. We ain't got no phones, so we not taking no pictures for social media. Nothing. The kids is already straight. They already they with my mother-in-law or your whoever. The children is gone for the weekend. We not coming back till Monday anyway. No phones, nothing. So we got to switch it
Y'all
up,
ready.
ladies. We got to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say commitment. Let's start normalizing this stuff.
I want to put a footnote there for what you just said. Know your dude. If he don't have a job, he don't have nothing, he can't reciprocate. Don't do that shit.
Right,
Cause you're gonna be angry. Don't do it. Know your dude.
baby.
Mm,
Because, honey, let me tell you. Oh, child, we won't even go there. We won't even go there tonight. We won't even go there, sugars. Let's just say I gave more than what I received in return. I'll say that.
well, we live and we learn.
Hmm.
That's it.
So, never no more.
We turn them
Because
L's
I'm
into
running.
lessons.
The first light that star flash. You remember when we was when we was cheering and that street light went the buzzing? The moment I hear that little buzz, I'm going on the first street light. Because you had to make it home before that light came all the way on. I'm not staying for that one. The moment I hear that little zzz, I'm gone. I'm gone. So Alvin, better take heed, baby. Better get it right, Mr. Kamara. I could be the next Mrs. Alvin Kamara. I could be the
It's
next one.
honey, it's gonna be APK.
Right. I'm gonna be AK-41. Hey, you hear him with the cougar sound?
I heard him the first time. I heard him the first time.
Oh Lord. So yes, I want a committed relationship. I think it's like I say, being committed, man, it's a beautiful thing. beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. As long as y'all make it beautiful. Let's normalize that. I can't stress that enough. Let's push for normal, healthy black love. Like that Love Jones. I love that movie. That Brown Sugar love. Not necessarily the movie, but anything that melanin love. You know what I'm saying? Because boy, you black men, boy, y'all just don't know you black men. Boy, I just want to be committed to a black man. That's it. That's it. I love
Mm,
y'all.
when they do it right. And I'm not talking about sex. When
Yeah, I
they
know
get
what
the
you're talking
Thank
hang of
about.
it, yeah, they do it right.
It's
y'all
growing
black
pain.
men, boy.
It's growing pains,
I got I know this don't have nothing to do with commitment, but I just need to brag on black men for just a moment. I need to before we jump into the last question. I just want to take this time because Big Brother, I've been knowing you about what 7 years now, I think something like that, 6, 7 years. But
Mhm.
I just want to brag on your black men for a minute. I love y'all. I really do. I think y'all are so damn sexy. Y'all
Girl,
just man. Just when I see a black man come into the room, man, y'all exude strength, power. You understand? Like, I just got to brag on y'all for a minute, cause man, and I got to brag on y'all because the world says f y'all. You know what I'm saying? The world don't care about y'all, but I want y'all to know I love y'all. I can't even stress it enough. I say all the time, I really feel like God made me black because he designed me for a black man. I don't knock interracial relationships, so I don't want nobody to say, "Oh,
um,
she don't." I personally,
but this ain't about them.
She not down with the swirl.
no, I just let me say because my grandmother used to always tell me, "You get your meat well done." That's what my grandmother used to say. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they
grandma.
some to drink on that. You get your meat
Yeah,
all the way
grandma.
cooked. That's what my granny used to say. But I just had to take a moment to just really brag on you black men. I really
And
love
black
y'all.
black men love black
Let me,
women though, and that's something that everybody likes trying to push that black men don't love black women. They looking for other women. They
I ain't
they
gonna.
got it wrong. The statistics say that majority of black men are with black women. It's only maybe about 15% that's not, but everybody wants to push the agenda that yeah, black men don't want black women. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Let me tell
Right,
you something.
right.
Behind mine, let me tell you, I be looking at my husband, y'all. It's something about the skin, the black man's skin, the way their shoulders look when they move their arms. I mean, when they get a haircut, no matter if well, you boy, but you still a nice looking man. So it's a lot about. Let me tell you, us black women, we gonna protect what's ours. And no, we not. You're not property. But
Hmm.
let me tell you something. Let me address this right quick. Because if Savannah, Miss James was at that game, Miss Karen wouldn't have gotten away with what she gotten away with. Because we
Oh yeah.
protect what's ours.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
That'd have been a whole fight over there.
That would have been
Woo,
crazy.
boy.
She'd have dragged the shit out of.
Yeah, that game wouldn't have. Yeah, baby, that wouldn't have went
That would have been
well
over.
at all. That
So I'm very protective of mine. So yes, black men. I wish would say something about it. Say something. Your skin don't sparkle in the sun like theirs do.
man,
Please.
man, y'all smell like shea butter and coconuts. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Alvin that smells that way. My apologies.
Why did I know it was gonna go back there? Why did I know that?
But I do. I just had to take a moment out this episode because I just and I do that a lot. I have to come and I have to brag on you black men. Like I really truly love y'all. And I
Girl,
would
I
do
was at
anything
the finish.
for y'all. I'ma ride with y'all. I'ma march with y'all. I'ma stand beside y'all. I just had to shout. I just had to represent real quick. I love y'all. I do. I love the way y'all smell. I love the way y'all look. I love the way y'all taste. Just everything.
Huh?
Oh,
Let me see
oh.
you go around here licking men. Girl, I won't. I'm sorry.
She just randomly tasting men.
They taste. Y'all taste like Hershey bars with nuts.
Oh, oh,
That's
it's
how my
chocolate.
mama
Oh, let me
is
taste
like.
it. Oh God.
Yes.
I lick
Woo.
you.
Mm,
You remember in Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory where they was in there and they was licking the walls?
Mm-hmm.
The original
mhm.
Willy Wonka, not
Yeah,
Charlie,
yeah,
but
yeah,
Willy
yeah.
Wonka.
Yeah.
And they was
Uh-huh.
licking the walls, and she's like, "Oh, it tastes like strawberries." It yes, y'all black men, I love y'all. Oh, oh Lord, I feel like I just got fever talking about y'all.
All right, let's
Mhm.
stop her for real. That's how children
Oh
are.
Look,
Lord,
look,
I just had to brag on y'all black men for a minute. I really truly, I just like I say, I have to stop sometimes in my episodes, and I got to
Keisha,
recognize the black men and
girl, you
let
you
y'all
gonna see
know.
this in a second. You gonna see this. What the hell is she doing over there?
I just had to brag on y'all for a minute. I just had to show y'all some love. I really want to give y'all's roses now
No,
and not when your eyes
I
close.
appreciate it.
Even though the world's all on enough, in my eyes and in my heart, I feel like you black men are everything. Y'all are everything. And that's why they fear y'all so much. And this is why they don't normalize healthy black committed relationships anymore. It's because they fear y'all. They fear us. You know, because
The
they know when
black
we're in
man's
healthy,
strength is his
loving.
woman, though, and that's why the black man's strength is his woman. The black man's
Yep.
strength is his family. That's the only reason why they have to, put us at odds with each other. We need to stop
And
it.
we
We need to
can't,
know we're being played and then do something different.
and as long as we're separate, we can't procreate. As
Ladies,
long as
stay
they
on
pit
it.
us against each other, we can't procreate. So we
Stay
can't create.
on
They
it.
don't want us to create any more black men, any more black women. So I just like I say, I just had to take a moment out just to shout my black men out. I had to. Like I said, I want y'all black men to know I love y'all so much. I do. I love y'all. I stand 10 toes down behind y'all. I'm gonna go to war for the black man, just like I'm gonna go to war for the black women. You understand? So my sisters, let me shout y'all out real quick. I see y'all. I see you. Queens, I want you to adjust your crowns and walk like the queens that God designed y'all to be. I know this has nothing to do with commitment, but again, I every episode, y'all know I gotta take a moment where I just shout out black men and black women. So to my black sisters, I see you, sis. I see you. I'm so proud of you. I love you, baby. I promise I do. Keep your head up, your chest out. You can make it. You can win. You could be anything that you put your mind to. Let this sister right here walk next to you. I'm not walking behind you. I'm gonna hold your hand and I'm gonna pull you up when I feel like you falling down. I'm gonna encourage you. I'm gonna empower you and I'm gonna uplift you, sister. That's what I'm gonna do. So shout out to my black women. That melanin is popping, baby. I don't care if you're light, you're dark, in between. Melanin is what's up. Remember that, ladies. We're the blueprint. We the blueprint, ladies. They paying to look like us. They
Ain't
paying
gonna let
thousands
nobody
of
tell
dollars to
you.
look like us. The things that we find flaws in, they're paying for. They going to lay on tables 20, 30,
Natural,
$40,000 to look like us.
natural lips.
Look at
It's
them big old
yours.
pretty full lips she got. I love when she wears her lipstick because I mean her lips pop. You know what I'm saying? Even she don't have no lipstick on the night, but she popping the night. That melanin is popping here. She just got eyelashes on and she's still gorgeous. Here.
Like you look at your lips. And
Oh, I
you
gotta
like
go
to
put
say
some more of my lip gloss on. I had my ice on tonight. The ice gloss. Girls,
but
the colors by Keish ice gloss. I should have
those
had it
same
sitting
colors
next
by
to me.
Keisha.
I don't know
That's
why I did.
okay. But can I say something about the ladies? Because I lost a lot of friends, a lot of women because of me telling them how I feel. And just because I tell you how I feel, don't mean I think any less of you. Don't mean I will always want a friendship to keep going. I just want you tell me. I don't want that fake stuff. I want you to tell me exactly how you feel, and I go for you too. And I tell you how I feel, and we just okay. You got it. I might curse you out, but you got it. I lost friends like that. Just what you doing?
Hold
That
on, I'm
happened.
coming right back. I'm coming right back. I had to go
So,
get me some water. I'm
So
coming right back. Keep talking, keep going. Y'all got it.
but anyway, ladies, please, like she said, adjust your crown. If you see another, if you, especially my little business friends, just because somebody else starting a business and you don't measure your success by anybody else's success, because that's the problem with black women. You see another woman up, and here comes somebody else kicking you down. But if we all stick together, like I said, I would love to build a Black Wall Street, but that can't happen. But we just, as women, we have to learn to work together collectively and keep your black sister up. Like, you're doing good. You're doing great. I love what you're doing. I love this. I love that. Nothing wrong with complimenting other women. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, my nails done, so I just wanted to.
I had to go get my look. I had to give me something to drink, and I had to go get my little gloves too, so they can see. That's what I wear. It's a little ice gloves.
Cause see, I
So
see.
Terror Artist 44 says they fear us black men. Of course.
They do.
You
They
know they
do.
do.
They
You
do.
know they do. Herbalists say amen, sis, and right, sis. I'm sorry, my lips was getting a little dry, so I had to put some more of my little gloss on. So, of course, our last question for the night:
No,
can a relationship survive without commitment? Can it survive?
well,
can a fish survive without water? Can crawfish survive without being boiled? Yeah,
it's
they can.
not, they're not
Yeah.
surviving. Yeah, you about to eat them.
So anyway, where I was going with that, can YouTube survive without content? Can horses survive without hay?
Damn it!
Do
I, I should have knew
can
it was
you
coming.
survive?
I should have knew it was coming.
So let me. Okay, they're answering the question. Me, I'm trying to give you examples. So if all these things, can eyelashes survive without glue? It's just an eyelash, right? Right. So hell no. Netflix can't survive without that credit card.
Without chilling, Netflix can't survive without chilling.
It sure can't.
Right.
So I'm just saying, hell no.
Nah,
The
I'm too.
reason I pose that question is because you have some people that have just become comfortable. No, no, let me change that. Have become complacent
Mm,
in relationships. Whether that person is committed or not, a lot of people stay because they don't want to start over. They just become complacent. So that's why I pose that question. Can a relationship survive without commitment?
no, you can't. Two people got to be committed to each other and to walk together in life, and just be each other's, have each other's back, and get through life together. We have to start doing that. Black folks, we gotta start doing
Hmm.
Hmm. So Javert says point blank, period. It can float for a little while, but after a while, unless you have an established set of rules, then no. But it's the same as a commitment. You are committing to that arrangement.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Big brother,
Mm.
you look like you got something on your something you're ready to
Something on
say.
your chest.
I'm thinking of, I mean, so I mean, it's a business. I mean, if you look at relationships like business, then yeah, I agree because relationships kind of are businesses. It's a business model almost. Marriage is like business. When you go to church to get married, but where you go if it fails, you go to the courts. There's
Hmm.
paperwork behind that. So yeah, I guess so. That's that arrangement. You have all kind of arrangements. As long as both parties agree to, then it is what it is.
That's what I said. If you could be in a relationship without commitment, then y'all both are in it just like she said, it's kind of like a little contract. And
Mm,
we both ain't trying to. It's at that point you're friends with benefits.
mm,
Y'all are trying not to get anything out of it. If you're comfortable being in a relationship without commitment, then you're comfortable of being in a relationship with no uh shit. That's like having no respect for me. That's what it feels like for me. Like you in a relationship and you just it's like a sitting horse. Let me stop using the horse reference. Okay, I'm trying to stop y'all. But that's what it's like. Like
You see the glasses that got crooked over here.
I mean that's what it's like. If you could be in a
Oh Lord
relationship
have
with
mercy, Jesus,
commitment,
fix it. I knew I had to.
both sides.
I had to put these glasses on tonight, sis.
So
I knew.
like for example, sis, you know where I'm going with this. If you are supposed to be in a relationship, right? And you sitting up here, you going backwards. And what I mean by backwards, you're still trying to have a conversation with your old flame. You following me? Are you committed to that relationship? Are you committed to it? Like for example, for you, if you did something like that, are you committed to it?
mm.
No.
Yeah.
So I mean, I want to say it, but I don't want to spill no beans because from what we hear, it's vice versa. Y'all are both in a relationship, but claim y'all in a relationship. Y'all don't know what y'all want out of each other. So what are you doing? If you could be right there, your agreement is, hey, we just gonna play house. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You pay a few bills and I'm good. Oh God, people will
Or just
spoil
the
y'all
fact of
so bad.
saying I got a man laying in my bed every night, or I'm laying next to a woman every night.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, and some people get to the point. I think that happens with people that more buy into a fantasy and they figure out they can't get that, so they just have to settle for whatever's there. You like they want everything that the TV says. They want everything they see on social media, and oh, I can't get that. So this is a warm body right here. They don't look at anything else because they put stock in what other people say was real, and they don't
Mm.
never have an identity of their own or what's real for them. They never look at themselves and say, okay, this is what I need, not because somebody else said it is, but because this is what I need for myself.
Your
Mm.
roommate, sis. Your roommate.
Pretty much.
You know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that at a certain age. At a certain age. At a certain
If you
age,
if you
you
establish that y'all just that,
yeah.
you
I
know,
mean, yeah. You
it
have to establish, yeah.
yeah. So at that point, you're a roommate. If you sitting up here and you don't know what you want in a relationship, I don't got time to waste. No, mm-mm.
And see, and
Yeah,
that's the thing, when I say, can a relationship survive without commitment? That goes back to, like I say, we as women, we don't want to start over. So we just go with whatever. I what's the motto? As long as he come home to me. Why? That goes back to what I said at the beginning. Normalizing healthy committed relationships. We as women, we just settling because fear, it's things we fear from the past. I'm not gonna find a person like him, or I'm not gonna find a person like her. So we settle in these relationships that we know are no good for us. And it's fear. A lot of it is fear of why we stay in these relationships with no real commitment. Like herbalists just say fear and benefits.
And let me give another point that we don't I hardly ever hear people talk about, because I hear women always hone in on the men and their problems with their mothers. But you got to realize a lot of females never had fathers. They don't know their fathers. They never had male role models. So they're looking for male attention. They're looking for male just males to love them, and they don't know what love look like from a male. So
Right.
they would anything that's given to them, they accept it. They welcome anything they given as male attention because they don't know what it is, and that
And
goes back to you saying healthy. They don't know what it looks like for healthy male attention. That's why you got a lot of females on social media. Just they want all the male attention, so they're willing to do anything for it. Them
Yeah.
likes, they feel good about themselves when they get men to, give them likes, and compliment them. And I was on live earlier, and female, she was 20 years old, right? And she just
mhm.
going off, she was going off on the females, trying to tell us something. And you're like, oh, thank you, oh, I appreciate it. You beautiful queen. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. You could see like that meant something to her. Even though
Right.
she don't know these people, she would never see them, but it meant something to her because she probably don't
But
have a father at home.
but you know what means the most to me is when my sisters tell me, I love you. You're beautiful. I would rather for my sister. And don't get me wrong. I like the likes, on Facebook when people say, "Oh my God, Ashley, you're beautiful," blah blah blah, whatever, But I love it more when my sisters, and when I say my sisters, I'm talking about like my inner circle. My sisters tell me, "I love you, sis. I'm proud of you, girl. You beautiful today." You know what I'm saying? Because we don't hear that from other black women.
Hmm.
So that warms my heart more than a man. I hear it from a man all the time. They say, "Oh, Ashley, I think you're so beautiful. You're this, you're that, da, 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 whatever." But I love it more when it comes from my sisters. When my sisters genuinely tell me they love me. But but going back, not to drift off anywhere else. But that's what I had said initially, brother, is fear. And
Hmm.
then trauma is
Hmm.
why we settle
Yeah.
for these relationships. I could share my, just a brief of me, because I give my testimony all the time. But I didn't know what a healthy black man and black woman relationship looked like because my father was not there.
Hmm.
And when he was there, my father was an abusive man. My father shot at my mother. He tried to kill my mom.
Hmm.
I think I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old. And my father shot at my mom. So my dad was not active in my life. So I didn't know because my mom, she had got in different relationships or whatever. But again, I never knew what it was like to see a black man really truly love a black woman. So I settled for these relationships that I knew were no good for me. I had one in all the 40 plus years I've been on this earth. I've had one real healthy relationship, but I messed that up. And I can attest to that. I own that. You know what I'm saying? That relationship didn't work because I had a lot of trauma I was dealing with. I was trying to be the it girl, as we were saying on the last episode. I was going through my whole phase. Whole phase number one. And then I went into whole phase number two. So I was in between whole phase one and two. Because I ended up pregnant.
1.5.
So I ended up pregnant. You know. But I mean, I'm with you. No relationship cannot survive without a commitment. But like I say, you have some people that push it and make it work. Again, that's what they normalize on TV. This is what we see on TV. They glamorize and they're putting a spotlight on these unhealthy black love relationships.
Mhm.
Javert says, she said, I was young and I went through that with my ex-girlfriend, but now, fuck all that. That relationship started about 10 years ago. She said she was young, dumb, and very insecure. You said that, brother. You just said that. Insecurity is why we stay in these relationships. So let me ask you this, brother. For you, have you ever just stayed in a relationship just because?
Oh yeah, I have. I mean, I've probably did it two, maybe three times. Um, I want you. I want the hope for the best. I was one of them people that want the hope for the best. What I could say about men when they get in a relationship or when their feelings are heavily involved with a woman, it's there. It's all the way there. They resist. Wanting to do anything other than deal with that woman. When we're all the way 100% there. So yeah, I've been in that place to where I just I saw the bad, but I didn't want to let it go because I thought maybe it would change. Maybe if I did something different, then they would turn out. I'd get a different outcome. I was trying all different things until I depleted everything I could think of. Then I'm like, I can't do this. I
Mm.
keep getting the same answer. I gotta go. So yeah, I've been there a couple times.
So let me ask you this. When was enough enough?
Once I stopped, it was for me when I had stopped everything I could think of. You know, um, then you go through the time when you start. Maybe you have somebody confide and you start telling them, and they be like, "Well, you should do this. You try to. I already tried that. You should do. I already tried that. You said I already tried." And they just look and bewildered, like, "Damn, it's time to go. Shit, you can't even get no advice from nobody else that you ain't thought of. Yeah, it's time to go." So yeah, I've been through that though. And like I said, I told you last time, I went back to that one and I got a child out that, but from going back and I learned that lesson. So I'm like, nah, I'm
Mhm.
not doing that again. But yeah, I
It's
think
like
men
that
go
hot
through it.
stove.
Yeah,
It's like
don't
that
touch.
hot stove. You couldn't resist the urge to touch it, and you just you was determined you was gonna touch that hot stove, and you finally touched it, and you got burned. But when it comes to relationships, especially committed relationships, and I cannot stress this enough. If that's what you're not ready for, then don't jump into it. Don't jump into a relationship if that's not what you're ready for. Don't jump into a relationship if don't try to commit to somebody else if you still haven't fulfilled a prior commitment. And when I say a prior commitment, when you haven't closed that door on the last chapter, because now it's like you're forcing someone else to carry your luggage.
Right.
And you can't fully commit to somebody when you're not completely over your last, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-husband, your ex-wife. That's not fair. you know and I'm stumbling over words, but I really just cannot stress that enough in regards to these committed relationships. Can we start normalizing healthy black committed relationships? Can we get that challenge going? Because black love, you go back and you look at the Cosby Show, you look at uh Good Times, you look at the Jeffersons. Beautiful black love. you know if even some movies, give me a movie, brother. Uh
I,
I
I
can't
don't know.
say
Love,
Love
love and
Jones.
basketball. I don't know. Love and basketball.
Yeah.
He dunked on us, something like that.
Oh yeah, because she say I'm gonna play it for your heart.
Play it for your heart.
but but he loved her anyway.
Yeah.
He really truly loved her. He just, his pride and his ego
Yeah.
stood in the way from them being together. And then, as they got older, And that's like what you said, brother. When you get older, when a man finally matures, he really starts to figure out what it is that he wants. And he really truly wanted her. He just what's the word? Just say he had to go sow his royal oats.
Mm.
He had to go play around. He had to go dig in the field before he decided to
Well,
come back.
that's
There we
what
go.
he had
Black
friend
and
zone.
committed.
He had friend zoned her though. That's what that was about on that one.
Well,
He put her.
when they were in college,
Mm,
he was in. They were together, but he like I said, his pride and his ego got in the way because he was jealous of her because she, the scouts were looking at her and they, really weren't looking at him.
mm,
And so that's what made him decide to go pro. Then his dad, come to find out his dad had cheated on his mom. So, he was hell bent and determined. He did a lot of that out of being rebellious, But that's why he pushed her away. Because she was trying to go to the WNBA and he became jealous of her. And that happens in relationships. Men can become jealous of their women and women can become jealous of their men.
mm.
Right.
You know, I just thank God me and Alvin don't have a relationship like that.
Damn it!
He
It was over.
understands.
I thought it was over.
Oh,
I didn't put
I
it
mean,
down.
he really understands and he supports, and I understand, that he has these road games and stuff. So we're committed, So I'm very excited to see where me and Mr. Alvin's relationship is going to go, especially when I get back to Atlanta. He does go home from time to time, so I'm. You know what? If we could play, if we weren't gonna get censored, we could definitely play that song "Black Cat" by Janet Jackson. Cause I'm a black
Okay.
cat.
All right, black cat. Okay. Mm, okay. Right.
I'm on the proud baby. Like what Trina say? I'm back on the proud. I'm single again. What? I'm back on the proud. Woo! There we go. There we go for 2021. We doing it big, baby. I'm promoting black, healthy, committed relationships. That's what I'm pushing. That's what I'm pushing for the 99 and the 2000.
and committed.
Right there.
I'm black and committed. I'm a hashtag. You can put it back up there, but that's gonna be my hashtag. Black and committed.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
fake
Okay.
it's not. So I'm
Let's see.
pushing.
Make that the black and committed challenge. Then that's what you do. Put it
There
out
you
there.
go. By
Black
Black
and
Girl
committed challenge.
Interrupted. Black and committed.
Since y'all doing these then and now challenges, you're doing who you look most like, your mama and your daddy. I hope y'all posting the right dad. Let's black and committed. Black and committed. Black and committed, baby. Hashtag black and committed.
She didn't logged off on your ass on that one. Ah,
Oh Lord, baby. Cause I would sure hate. I would really hate for
that's not
four
Leroy's
different men to be
daughter.
posting the same child.
I be the pappy.
After Pappy.
How's the pappy?
Eyes that baby's pappy. So y'all be mindful
Who you
with
posting?
who the child look like, and you see four people. Let me
Mm-mm.
stop.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
So
mm, mm,
we
mm.
are definitely gonna promote black and committed. That's what
Mm.
we are promoting. That is the challenge. That's Terror Artist 44 say I be dropping bombshells.
About to get people in trouble. Gonna have people looking at their kid like,
Mm.
you know
Cause
what?
I
That
done
baby do look
seen
like Tony.
some stuff come across my timeline, and that ain't the baby
Then we're gonna have a DNA challenge.
Ooh.
Oh, bye. Bye.
Hashtag DNA challenge. Ancestry.com.
Look, we out. We out. We out.
Oh Lord, let's do the Maury Povich challenge. Ooh,
Yep, moral challenge. More of it. Hey, Maury. Mhm. Hey, Maury. Hey, Maury. I'm a
You
thousand
run
percent
off the
sure.
I just want to see y'all run off the stage.
I'm a thousand
I
percent
wonder
sure.
how many will
I thought
deactivate their Facebook page.
Mm.
I
Mm.
thought you was gonna stop.
Mm.
I
I,
drink
I,
too
I
much
mean, I'm
water. I
just
can't be
saying,
up here playing
like,
myself.
I mean, but I mean, I did a DNA test with my son. Like I said, y'all know my y'all know my testimony.
Mm.
I was sleeping with two men at the same time, and I
Same
got a
same
DNA
time.
test. But see, mine was only out of two men. Mine was
Mm.
only out of two men, not 20, just two, not 20, but two, two men.
Then people gonna come comment on your post like, I'm offended.
You throwing
Mm-mm.
shots at me? Are you talking about me?
Ooh, that's what they gonna say.
Mm-hmm. Are you throwing shots?
I'm not throwing. Let
Mm-hmm.
me say this. Let me say this. I don't throw shade. I throw the whole tree.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I
Okay.
throw the coconuts too.
I don't take shots. I hit my targets. So
Mm-hmm.
let's let that be known. I don't throw shade, y'all. I throw the whole tree. And baby, go ahead on. Go ahead on. Go ahead on. Just go ahead, girl.
She
That's
done
what I
got-
shit, brother. Oh boy. I mean, commitment. I love it. You know, I do. I'm telling you, herbalist, pow pow, baby, pow pow. I hits my target. I don't miss. Y'all better know it, baby. I don't miss at all. I don't miss. I don't miss. I don't miss.
So what do you
I
think about
shoot.
like about the younger generation? How are we gonna relay this message to the younger generation?
You know what, brother? You know it's that time. So this when we roll into that conversation is these final thoughts. So how do you know what? Let's not go into the final thoughts just yet. You know what? Yeah, because we could definitely that could definitely be a question posed. Is when it comes to the final thoughts. You say, how do we relate this to the younger generation? It starts at home. We have to stop glamorizing this fantasy that's portrayed on TV, in movies, on social media. We have to stop idolizing that. Let me use that word. We have to stop idolizing and go back to expectations versus reality. Because let me use Will and Jada, for example. Everybody thought Will and Jada was just perfect. But then look what happened. The lies and the deceit spilled out into the media. So now no one wanted to be like Will and Jada anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, they expected them to have this also perfect relationship, but then the reality of it is they really weren't happy. She wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. So they started having, for a lack of words, entanglements. And that's another thing people are glamorizing is entanglements. It's cool to have a little entanglement, but not realizing that people's feelings get caught up in these entanglements. August Alsina, look at them. He was in love with Jada, and she played with him. She knew she had a husband. He knew she had a husband. But again, it takes two. So I don't just fault him. I fault her too. So it starts at home. We have to start normalizing these healthy relationships at home. Damn what you see on TV, damn what you see on social media, damn what you see in these movies, it starts at home and it starts with us. So we have to start in our homes in order to teach our children and well, not teach, but show our children healthy, committed relationships. It starts in our homes. It starts in our houses. So, and I'm gonna use you for an example. Keisha, you're married. You know, yeah, your babies are young. You know, they're soon to be 4, and the baby girl just turned 2. So you have to show them what a healthy relationship looks like. Again, it starts at home. Big brother, you have to show your son, you know, what a healthy relationship looks like, because a lot of people don't realize that our children, they're sponges. They soak up everything, they absorb everything, they mimic everything. So if this is all you're seeing on TV, then that's what these boys and these girls are gonna do. So I think it starts with us. We have to show them at home. It starts with us three. You know, I have to show my children what healthy relationships look like, because I have a son and 2 daughters. And I want my son to know that no, it's not okay to treat women this way. And my girls, no, it's not okay to accept treatment like this from men. So it starts at home, in your household. You know, oh,
Mm-hmm.
hold up.
That's a good
Javert
one.
says, we also must be okay with being single, or if there's a new person in the picture, as long as they are treating your baby, LOL, or baby father with respect in your child, respect the relationship and support it. I couldn't agree with that 100%. I mean, I agree with that 100%. Let me correct myself. I agree with that 100%. It starts at home. It starts right here. And like Herbalist says, parents are the first person's teachers. So we got to start doing that in our homes. We have to start showing these children this is what a healthy, loving, committed relationship looks like. And stop, and women, let me say this to you women. Stop parading every time Dick and Harry around your baby, talking about that's Uncle So. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Okay? Stop doing it.
Say howdy,
Ooh, I
Uncle
just had
Phil.
to get that out. I'm so sorry. Y'all know I get very passionate, but stop doing it, ladies. Stop dragging all these different men in and out of your house around your children. And you men, stop dragging these women in and out of your home around your children. That goes for both of y'all. Men and women, stop doing it.
Mhm.
Stop bringing home the first man that makes you smile or makes your little coochie wet. Stop bringing him home around your children. Women, and you men too, stop bringing home the first woman that makes your penis stand up. Get to know her first, and you get to know him first before you start bringing them around your children. Ooh, Lord, y'all makes me sick with that. I'm sorry. Herbalist say I nailed it. So go ahead, sis. What's your final thoughts for tonight?
Hmm.
Big brother, do you let me know you got it queued up, ready?
No. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Because she's
I'm
rolling
just
into the
gonna
final
say,
thoughts for tonight.
I'm just saying, commit to yourself before you commit to someone else. Why you know? And just make sure if you want to give somebody a trial, don't do it. But no, all in all, um, Commitment is very tricky, being that when you get somebody, feelings can mask a lot of things. You will never know who that person is, and unfortunately, we get caught up in the charade, and we believe that this person is just like right for us. And women, I know we make this mistake too often, and I know things happen, and I wanted to say this in the beginning of the show. Yes, things may happen where you lay down with one person, and then all of a sudden you have a baby, and things are different, and this is not the person you laid down with. It is okay. It is okay. Everything is made to be a lesson. You never know. I mean, they got sheeps and I'm gonna say wolf in sheep clothing. That's about to mess it up, y'all. So, if you gonna commit, just be smart and take your time. Just know who you commit to. If you commit to someone and you get in a relationship and it smell like roach spray, that's not where you need to be. If they look like if they look like they sweat vegetable oil, you don't need to be there either. You know. So know who that person is before you get in a relationship with. Love is when you can wear Mitch Mac clothing, but don't post it on Facebook. But you can walk around the house and be like, "Babe, you know that don't match. One camouflage is darker than the other. You know, nobody wear white shoes. I'll still do it, but commitment is that type. If you still walk around with dirty drawers after 3 days, then I don't think that's where you need to be. Other than that, it's that firework.
Baby, that's a whole AR-15. That's what that sound like.
But
That's what
no,
that
for
sound like, baby. That sound like something coming out the east, here.
I know.
Mm.
Right off shelf.
Ooh, that sound like
No,
something
that's
coming
on
out the
down.
east.
And
On
then
down.
Curran Boulevard.
Uh-huh. Hangs all the way
Your
at the back.
hands, yeah. Mm.
Baby, that sound
But
like something coming from off of Claiborne.
Martin Luther King.
I'm just saying. So, big
But
brother,
Mm. I,
hmm,
I, I,
your
mm.
final
Oh, you know what?
thoughts.
Yeah, you know what? I do have. I was about to say I'm gonna leave with y'all, but I do have something. Um, so I think ladies and any women that are trying to get in a relationship, you need to learn to have patience. That works against women. Not having patience, jumping at the first thing, like y'all was saying. A lot of times women feel like they have to do something or they just have to be in this, they have to be in that. But have some patience. Learn who the person is before you commit all the way. Um, your feelings are going to get wrapped up sooner than the man, so you need to delay gratification.
Mm.
Men, you know, if you're not ready, don't act like you're ready.
hmm,
Some women will, bust it open for you. You don't have to string anybody along. Um, that's all I got. That's it.
Let
All
me
right.
just kind of piggyback off of what you said, brother. And this goes to men and women both. Like you say, take your time. Don't be in a rush. Stop trying to jump in the, deep end without a life jacket. In the famous words of Nipsey Hussle, you know, chill and be patient. Take your time. Love is gonna come. That right relationship is gonna come your way. I'm so blessed for this new relationship that I'm in. I'm absolutely blessed to have found someone that supports me and I support him. Even though he's a star athlete, you know, I love it. I'm really excited to see where this goes. You know, he's excited. We talk every day. We FaceTime every day. So y'all know I love Alvin Kamara, y'all. If y'all are really my true fans and y'all love me and support me, let that man know that his Bay is here. I'm right here. Let him know Bay is here.
Let me see if he
And I'll
pinging me
soon be
right
in
now.
Atlanta, August 1st. Tell him get with me August 2nd, though. Just, let me get set. You know what? He won't be able to, he'll be back in New Orleans getting ready for preseason. So, but let him know I'm on the way. I'm en route. Bay is coming.
All right.
So overall, y'all, what did y'all think about commitment? What do y'all think? We talk about commitment in the month of February. I think that's very important. I
No,
think that's very
it,
important.
it, it, it has to start commitment unless you just out there doing some other stuff, Netflix chill,
I'm chill.
and getting you $40.
I'm doing a lot of Netflixing.
Mm,
No
Co-
chilling.
Corona.
Energizer.
Man, COVID won't let us be great. But
Kobe
you'll be
about to have a
surprised
lot
at
of
what
people
people.
pregnant.
Girl,
Yeah, I
is
know.
somebody pregnant, girl?
Yeah, I know.
What? What?
Uh-oh, girl.
Not on
Girl, she
TV.
pregnant?
Yeesh. What?
She pregnant, girl?
All right, y'all. All right. All right.
You
All
said it's
right.
time to go, huh? It's time to go.
It's true. I gave birth to my baby. That's
Your
baby.
business. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing coming out of here. I got two I can't put back.
Ooh. Girl, he got a baby on the way, girl.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the hell?
Pound puppies, girl. No, I'm teasing. I'm playing, girl. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm about to say you.
No, me and Alvin are not having a baby. Anyways, no, me and Alvin a baby. We're gonna get puppies. I want a little bulldog. I want a little gray bulldog. A French bulldog. That's what I want. You hear that, Alvin? That's what I want, baby. Anywho. So y'all know every Tuesday, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, you know your girl goes live. Because next week, we talking about cheating in the next room. Uh-oh. Mm.
Next
We
week,
talking
I'm
about
Oh,
cheating, baby.
tell them next week.
herbalist. I need some TCHB, whatever you call it, for next week.
Mm,
Baby,
TCB,
we're talking about cheating. I got receipts.
mm.
TUB, whatever you call it.
I got receipts, baby. I keep a register tape full of receipts.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm about to queue up this little crap now. I'm about to have it already ready for next week.
You might as well add that to the
Yeah, I just need to add. Yeah,
I
my,
got
my
receipts, baby.
multiple
So
weapons.
anybody feel like playing with me? We all gonna be single for Valentine's Day.
She said, "Everybody, they gonna join me."
Some may be homeless.
Mm,
stop. Stop. Oh my goodness.
No, let me stop. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing.
Listen,
Cause
I
baby,
don't
they
have
gonna be like, baby, folks gonna be like, girl is no. So let me stop playing. No, but for real, next week we're gonna be talking about cheating. Cheating in the next room. Why do people cheat? What's really considered cheating? And can a relationship recover from infidelity?
mhm. Okay.
Hmm. And y'all already know Let me get my hands situated. Y'all know my big brother, Will from Black Male Podcast, is going to be here with me. And y'all know Petty Betty down at the bottom. So you might want to bring some tea
And
next
is
Tuesday. And then I do want to let y'all know, February 16th is Fat Tuesday. So we are doing a special Mardi Gras celebration live here on Black Girl Interrupted. And you already know, man, you know what the hell with these damn fingers. But
you still fighting
Big
around.
Brother Will is coming to represent New Orleans. We got Petty Betty down at the bottom. That's gonna represent New Orleans. And I'm representing New Orleans. So baby, look here. It's gonna be a fun-filled episode. I want y'all to bring your fondest memories of New Orleans. And let me tell you, even though you're from Alabama, keep that Mardi Gras in Alabama, baby. We talking about New Orleans Mardi Gras. We not talking about that Mobile Mardi Gras, baby. We know that's where it originated
That's
at.
why I say that.
But let me say this: don't nobody do it like us in the NO here. Don't nobody turn the city up like we do in the NO. Y'all may have originated it, but we perfected it. Oh, okay.
There goes Anthony Davis eyebrow.
So we perfected it, baby. So I want y'all to know, don't forget February 16th, we celebrating Mardi Gras, baby. That's Fat Tuesday. So I want you to bring your fondest memories. We talking about who had the best king cakes. We talking about the Indians. We gonna talk about the history. And I want to know what music gets you hyped up and ready for Mardi Gras, baby. What's your favorite Mardi Gras song? And can we all agree that St. Aug is the best band in Mardi Gras? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, baby. So don't forget, y'all can't miss that one. And that's February the 16th. But February 9th and February 11th, baby, we are talking about cheating. That's going to be a two-part episode here. Two-part episode. What we talking about cheating? Cheating in the next room.
225 in the building.
Yeah, Baton Rouge here. And he said
He got that
225,
jigger juice.
Jiggy
He
City.
got that juice.
Come through, Jigger City. Hey. But
Don't forget.
again, to let y'all know, tonight will be my last night streaming on Facebook. I will now only be streaming from YouTube. So the link is in the comments. Y'all better tap in, subscribe to Black Girl Interrupted on YouTube. Subscribe, turn the notifications on so you can be notified when we go live, baby. So you can notify when we going live. Let me go ahead and post it up here. And this I have been sponsored by Colors by Quiche. Oh, there we
Ladies,
go.
let me
So
drop
this
a quick
episode is
advertisement.
sponsored by Colors by Quiche. Go run and get your mix. I didn't put no lipstick on tonight, but I do have it with me. I had my clear by Ice, baby. I got my
And
ice.
a
Get your
quick
minks.
advertisement right here. You can
Come
get
on.
your minks. You have your 25 millimeter minks that just went live today. So they are live. And we have your regular minks. If you get any mink lash, make sure you add a adhesive pen, which is a easy application for it's an easy application lash glue stick. You add that and you will create oops, you'll create a bundle. So yeah, y'all head to the website. Make sure y'all sign up to my mailing list because we are just gonna expand. And that's on God. I will do anything for my business. So yes, this episode was sponsored by I, and make sure y'all go and get your
Herbalist,
bundle.
herbalist say put it in the comments. Put your website in the comments.
All right, and that's it. Oh, one more thing before I go, y'all. If nobody else sees. And we also have magnetic lashes. It's the lashes, and it comes with the eyeliner. So yeah, check your girl out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Black Guy
Brother.
Interrupted.
We need to go. Come on.
What?
Tell them how
What you
they
want?
can find you.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It's getting late. Um, yeah, you'll find me at ADHD Hour on Facebook and on YouTube. ADHD Hour on YouTube.
ADHD Hour, the podcast. And don't forget, y'all, I am live. Well, the rebroadcast of any Black Girl Interrupted episode on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. Central Time to 5 p.m. Central Time on Hits. HITZ 107.3, baby. So any episode you miss, you could always catch the rebroadcast on Hits 107.3 The Beat. And you can download the app. It is available in the Google Store and your Apple Store. So I want to let y'all know. Holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. And don't forget, for all your makeup needs, eventually, y'all, I'm gonna get these hands together. Uh Colors by Keish for all your makeup needs. For all your gaming needs. If you're a gamer, go follow Terror Artist 404 on YouTube. Go follow him. Madden. Go follow Big Low Country Sports for all your game studies. He represents the Atlanta Falcons, but he does the film studies on all the teams. Uh, Go holler at Big Low Country Sports. Go holler at Terror Artist 404. Don't forget to go holler at my brother Will at ADHD Hour, the podcast. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Facebook. Colors by Keish, and y'all already know Black Girl Interrupted is available on all streaming platforms, all of them. Stop in, give your girl a review. Holla at me, let me know what you thought about tonight's episode. Also, hit me up, blackgirlinterrupted1 at gmail.com. Let me know what topics you would love to see or hear on the show. But like I said, don't forget, next week we are talking about cheating and why you can't keep your penis in your pants, and ladies, why you can't keep your legs closed. We're going to talk about that. Because we want y'all to know the antibiotics ain't curing everything, Hill.
Oh my god.
Mm, mm,
Hmm.
mm.
So y'all better stop cheating, baby. Better keep it at home. Hmm. If you don't like the one you're with, tell her put a wig on. Switch it up. And on that note, I'm fixing to go. On that
Mm.
note, I'm about to go. When I say something about the wig, I'm about to go now.
Not the wet one.
I
Okay.
called it the Kevin Gates.
Mm,
Not the Rick James.
I
mm.
called it the Kevin Gates.
Not the wet
She's
dog.
a very kinky girl. Hey. Oh, that's the Rick James. That's when he had the oh no, he had the braids in that video. Fire and
Mm-hmm.
Desire had the curl. That's that Michael Jackson wig when he got burnt on the Pepsi commercial.
Bye, Black Girl Interrupted.
I love y'all. Y'all know I got to throw a little shade. Y'all know I got the turn up. But y'all don't forget the links are in the comments. Y'all don't forget tonight is my last night streaming on Facebook. I'll only be on YouTube, and I will be streaming through the Black Girl Interrupted business page. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna see y'all Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Love y'all. Y'all be good, Hill. Oh, boy, I tell y'all. Love y'all.